Intro.
I'm intro.
You intro.
All right, y'all. It's been a minute. What's going on, fam? Welcome back to Activate the Truth in Doses, where we are speaking truth and sparking transformation.
We doing
Don't
something,
care. We doing
y'all.
something. We gonna spark something around this thing. I'm your boy, Mr. I Stay Mad, suited and booted today because I was coming from work and I ain't feel like changing.
Ain't he sharp,
A little bit, man.
y'all?
Y'all see the
Listen,
sock
look
game?
at Q man. He's sharp.
Check out
Ain't he,
these socks, boy. You see these
man?
socks, boy?
Exciting
Let me stop.
socks.
That's right. What's good with you, man?
I'm good.
Who
Ooh.
we have with us? It's my lovely co-host, man. Always
I'm Jill Jackson, your resident therapist, child.
resident therapist with the glasses game, the hair game,
We try to do a little something,
all the
something.
time, man.
All the
All the
time.
time.
All the time.
So what's good? What's new?
Oh, well,
Come on, lead with it.
look at him. He trying to
Lead with
fly.
it.
You already know. So I am happy to share that I finally got off my duff and
Mhm.
started posting my video for Threads and Thoughts.
Absolutely.
Woo!
There we go.
Cheers.
Check it out. Tell them how to find you, and then tell us what it's
All
about.
right. So you can find me on all the platforms: YouTube. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok under Threads and Thoughts. It's also still connected to my IMV Jackson Truth and Doses page through Instagram and everything. But I'm really enjoying it. Like, I love it. Like, I get excited about going in my closet now to figure out like what I'm gonna wear,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm like, what am I gonna show the people today?
Right.
Like, what am I gonna serve today?
Come on with it.
So I love it. I got some other ones in the coffers that are coming and everything, and just looking forward to doing more.
So where did the idea come from?
Okay. So we've talked about this a little bit. I
A little bit.
have a degree in fashion merchandising, clothing,
Remember,
textiles, and
she
merchandising.
got 6 degrees in 2 years.
Listen, I got lots of degrees. So I got communication and political science undergrad. I got social work, but the one that I'm focused on right now at the moment are the social work, because that's the thoughts part of it, the
Right.
mental health portion, and then the fashion merchandising.
Right.
And I always thought, y'all, I was gonna be like jetting around the world, like buying all this fly stuff for all the stores and everything. And the Lord was like, yeah, welcome to public procurement. I was like, what the heck is public
That
procurement?
part.
It is what it is. But
Yeah.
I'm grateful. I've had almost a 20-year career in public procurement. It seems crazy to say that I've
It's a
been
long
in it for
time.
20 years.
Mm-hmm.
But this is allowing me to get back to what I really got the degree for, because I love fashion. Like,
Right.
I love. Now, the funny thing is, and I haven't talked about this on the channel,
Okay.
so my godfather, Michael Dunn, shout out to Mike if you ever see this or whatever. But he used to tell me, he was like, I'm so glad you got your fashion sense, because you was homely growing up.
Oh.
Yes, he called me homely, y'all.
Mm.
Homely. And so I have evolved or whatever
Right.
over the years, and I'm pretty happy with where I am.
Right. I think so.
Yeah.
Listen, we as family happy where you at. There's so many great things going on.
So
So
I'm
many great
super
things.
excited. I'm
That's
super
good.
excited. Trying to get my following up and this, that, and the other. But it's not really even about the number of clicks and
Mm-hmm.
different things. I've gotten people so far that have shared, that it's inspiration for them. It kind
Mm-hmm.
of helps them with putting their outfits together.
Mm-hmm.
One person actually hit me up and was like, I need you to be my stylist.
Oh,
So
come on with
I'm
it.
like, hey, I don't
Listen, get
mind.
that
Listen,
feedback, man.
spending other people's money and I get to
Come on.
shop.
Now,
That's a no
think
brainer.
about if that was your job.
Oh my
Now,
gosh.
one of our questions we ask, because we talk about
And I
life,
thought about
godliness,
that
and purpose.
recently.
Come on with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
all right, I'm getting chills. That's exciting
Yeah.
because there are people who do that. They get paid
Yeah.
to pick out people's
Listen, I
clothes.
don't mind if this platform will work me out of having to work another job.
Come
Like,
on,
I'm
bro.
good with it.
Come
But I
on.
really, I love it. It doesn't feel like work. I would do it for free. Honestly, like I don't want to do it for free if I can get paid to
Right,
do it.
right,
Now,
right,
don't be crazy. Like, the Lord wants me to be a good steward of what He puts in my hands.
right.
But I don't mind doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel like work, and I get excited about doing it. And it's
Right.
been not a long time, because I like the job I'm doing now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. I like what I do. I get to work from home majority of the time, but it's just something. It touches a part of me that I didn't really.
Come on, man.
It activated something in me that I hadn't really tapped into. Like, y'all get to see my fashions when we go
Right,
out and
right,
stuff,
right.
but
Which
yeah.
we going out tonight to you.
Yes, we're
Of
gonna
course,
hit up
whenever we post this, it'll be whatever.
later, but
Yes.
yeah, listen, we always looking for an excuse to get food and hang
Come on,
out.
tell the truth.
Yeah.
But you said it activated something in you. It
Yeah.
did something on the inside of you
Yeah.
that you haven't necessarily either felt or even, I don't know if you
Right.
said noticed, but that's the essence of who you are.
Yeah.
An
It really
aspect,
is.
right? Cause a lot of us are multi-talented. We can do a lot of things, right? Some people can. I feel like I'm a one and gun. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I got some areas. But
You are not. He is not. He is being modest. Like
when
he
the spirit
has,
of the living God is moving in me, I flow
he
in
can do
multiple
a lot of
areas.
different stuff,
But if it's
y'all.
just me trying to just be me, I just talk.
Y'all can fall for that if you want to.
So
Side eye.
what you said, like it's not about the follow, not about the clicks. But the thing is this: what I've been learning, and here's a selfish tag for my company, Activate You.
Ah,
If I don't
come on,
develop
Ted.
me,
Yeah.
I can't activate you. Tell me
Wow.
that ain't good, dog. If I refuse to develop me,
Yeah.
then I can't activate you.
Yeah.
It is constant development.
Yeah.
And imagine this. Imagine having a personal trainer for free, right? And all you gotta do is show up.
Okay.
And even if you just go through the motions in due time, if you go through the motions and stay consistent, you're gonna get stronger, you're gonna get better. Because at least
Absolutely.
you're showing up. They're writing the program for
Yep.
you. You just gotta show up and at least go through the motions. Now we would want you to actually strive to do best, do your best, right?
Right.
But think about this. Technically, God is the personal trainer.
He is.
He already has the plan. He's going to send trials, tribulations, struggles, and troubles. I love how that came out. Trials, tribulations, struggles, and troubles. He going to send those because that's the workout plan
Yeah.
that's meant to develop,
Yeah.
prosper, just all that stuff grow.
Yeah.
So essentially in life, y'all, here's a nugget. Don't just go through the motions, but we got to one up because God is guaranteed to send tests.
Yeah.
Guaranteed, even times to send temptations.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. And all this, none of this is meant to make you fail, but the level of resistance, no different in the weight room, it's gonna make you grow, y'all.
Yeah.
The whole essence of this activating the truth in doses is trying to get you activated in the truth of God and how He truly sent every person on this planet with some things amazing inside of them. But y'all, you gonna have to go through some stuff to get to that stuff that you say you want.
Listen.
And don't rush to the destination.
And it
You
don't
gotta go
happen
through the other things.
always immediately
No, it
because
don't.
I would expect it to be doing something in this area. Because I worked
You and
retail for a while,
8.8 billion people.
long time ago.
Right.
But here I am, 45, and just tapping into this.
Right.
But I'm loving it.
Right.
You know?
And I bet who's listening, share some of your parts. Like, where do you think you expected to be right now? What did you think you expected to be doing in your life? But then what are you actually doing right now? Now, that's not to say to give up.
Right.
All these things came to my head today driving home. I was so excited. I had a shorter drive than normal. It was still an hour and 28 minutes.
Bless the Lord.
But an hour and 28 minutes over 2 hours
It's
and some change.
shorter than
I'll
normal.
take that
I don't know
128.
how you do it, y'all.
I'll take the 120. I don't know how to do it
I
either.
cannot.
So this whole thought came to my head. Toddlers, when they're trying to walk, babies, right? Are they disciplined or do they just don't know how to give up? They're not probably disciplined. Think about it. Every time they learn how to walk, they fall, right? So when you think about a grown person disciplined, when they fall in life, the discipline, that is going to make them keep going.
Right.
But kids, when they learn how to walk, it's not that they're disciplined. They just don't know how to give up. They just keep
I never
trying.
thought about that.
Now think about what Christ said in the Bible. Unless you become like,
Little children. Like the babies.
if you want to be successful, maybe you should forget how to give up. Tell you, if you just start and just keep going and forget the giving up that's even an option, at some point something gotta work. Because they all start walking.
Place. Yeah.
They just don't give up. They'll fall, they get right up, they fall, they may whine, depending on how hard they fall, they get up. And as long as everybody in the room don't make a whole bunch of noise when they fall and startle them, they won't even
Listen,
cry.
because that's what the download just was. Like sometimes it's not you, it's the voices around you that actually tells you like you should be upset about something. Because if you see the child when they fall, like they get up like they ain't even hurt. But if you make a big deal out of it, then they're like,
Am I supposed to be hurt?
Yeah.
And they're looking at us, reading the room. Dang, they look startled. Maybe I should be startled too.
Yeah.
But and I didn't seen it. Some parents are like, get your behind up.
And they just
And
get
they
up
just
keep
get up.
going. Kids are resilient.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
They don't know how to quit.
They don't know how to quit.
Even when you tell them don't do something, they just keep doing it. Why?
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to quit. No means yes.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
here's another nugget.
Okay.
For everything somebody told you no, you can't do, and that you'll never be able to do, y'all ignore that.
Even the no's you told yourself.
Oh, come on, that's more important.
Listen, because if you would have told me I would be doing something in fashion in this way, because I'll be honest, like it felt like a dream unrealized. And it felt like, God, I went back to school to get this degree and I had a vision for what it was going to look like, and it don't look like that or
Right,
whatever. But it just didn't show up the way I thought it would. And it didn't show up when I thought it would.
right.
Oof, yeah.
Mysterious God that
Yeah.
none of us will ever truly ever figure out. And I don't think we can. We don't have the mental capacity, even the spiritual capacity to figure out God. I'll tell you this. He's the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow, right? He never changes. That means his character
It's the
never
same.
changes. Now, you didn't see in the Bible where he changed his mind because somebody kept pleading with him.
Yeah.
That don't mean his character changed.
Yeah.
That don't mean his image and likeness changed.
Yeah.
And this mysterious, amazing God, source of all creation, wants you to win. I wish everybody could really understand that he literally set things up so you can win, but you also have to be comfortable getting uncomfortable.
Wait, I'm gonna take it one step
Go
further.
ahead.
He set it up where you've already won.
I'll say that. But what does that mean? Say it again.
Okay.
And what does that mean?
He's already set it up where you have already won. Like we're always looking for things like they are waiting to happen. But honestly, he's already gone before us and created everything that we need. Like
Right?
nothing that happens in our life is a surprise to him. Like
Nope.
he's already been in our future. He knows what's going to happen and what's going to be. He has set us up for victory. The thing is, sometimes we have to get ourselves to the place where we believe it's possible.
That part.
Yeah.
Believe it's possible. Because belief is possible. Even when you doubt. It's a
Yeah.
transition. I have been, and you know me, and y'all done heard me speak in doubt before.
Yeah.
And then y'all done heard me when I'm at the highest of highs, like, oh, we finna get it, And it's almost like you have these moments of like the roller coaster, but trying to find, and it's here again, that's never gonna be perfect, but trying to find this good flow, this good balance to knowing that God can do everything. Now, will he? It just depends.
Yeah.
God gonna do what God wanna do. The thing about this is if we can ever learn how to invoke his presence, if we can ever learn how to touch his heart. Because when you ever touched a loving parent's heart,
Yeah.
it's like, I got you. They do whatever. You know what I mean? So if God be the perfect loving parent, the perfect loving father, the source, and meaning everything that you need is in him.
Right.
If we can learn how to invoke his heart, to touch his heart, to see the things that we need and want, y'all, we can get our wants. That's the game changer.
Yeah.
But here's the big question. What's your motive? What's your heart posture? We're in the season of Thanksgiving, right? A few days past. We got Christmas coming up where some people think it's about getting gifts more than giving and forgetting the reason behind the season. And yes, and we know he wasn't born in December, so save all that, okay? But if the world gonna shut down to acknowledge the presence of Jesus Christ, even though some people has lost focus and think about buying stuff, I don't care when they celebrate it. Guess what? God ain't gonna be erased. Now back to my point. If we can learn how to touch his heart and then we have the right motive and heart posture, that's when I feel like we'll get anything we ask for. Because the right heart posture is going to think right about what we're wanting. And then when we do get it, we ain't gonna be speed trapping, trying to run away to do whatever we want to do because God bless us with all these things we said we wanted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think that's a challenge for a lot of humans. I feel like what are you really gonna do if God gives you everything you asked? You gonna stay put and walk this life with him?
That's interesting. Some people will, some people won't. I pray to God. I would like to think that I would,
That's a good
but
answer.
I don't ever say what I will and won't do because I've run into situations in my life and actually did some things that I thought I would never do. You get what I'm saying? And so
Right.
you can't always, I try to say never or always or whatever because you just don't know. I would like to hope and believe
That's good.
because of his love, his steadfastness,
Right.
who he's been to me, that I'm steadfast and unmovable. I don't know where I would go though.
Right.
Like, I can't imagine doing life without knowing that he got me.
Right.
Because I don't have to. And sometimes I wonder because I feel like I'm so out of touch with what's happening in the world. But I don't know that it's that I'm out of touch or that it's just that I refuse to be moved by what's going on around me because I know where I'm settled. You get what I'm saying? And so I refuse to be put off my stance because I don't know, crazy enough to believe God got me.
Right.
I went in the store last night, y'all, and potato chips was $7 and something. I was like, who in the heck are paying seven? I was like, let me go right down here to this buy one get one free for $5. Even though chips are $5, I can get two.
Right.
Even in this economy, I'm grateful that God has taken care of us. We've been helping my mom with some certain things and stuff, but every month things are good. So I don't know. I honestly question sometimes how people are able to function when they're just depending on themselves. Because if I had to just rely on me and I didn't have him as my foundation to say, this is bigger than me, God got me, yeah, there'd be many a days I'd be shook.
Right. Because I also don't get that. And I'm pretty sure if some of those who don't like to talk about God are still listening, if they're out there like, well, I've been functioning and don't worry about God. Yeah, for how long? How long it's going to work out for you? Because remember, this is fleeting.
Mm-hmm.
This earthly life is here today, going tomorrow. But also, when tough times come, you got nothing to hope for. You ain't
Yeah.
nobody to hope in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And notice the words, when tough times come.
Not because
Because
if
they coming.
they're coming.
They on the way, right?
Everybody
And
experiences
I
it.
don't, in my mind, because I answer the same way you have. I would like to think that when God does release all of what the heavens has wrapped around LeVar and his family, that I would not stray and go away. I mean, I've done that before already when I was younger, teenage years, chasing football and foolish life more than God. But still was kind of like hanging on to his coattail, like, I'm going to be a little ignorant, but just don't let me go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I would do that now. I really, in my heart, I just don't think I would do that now. And I would hope that I wouldn't. And like most of us, well, Lord, at least try me. Let me find out. You know what I mean? But
I don't want to be tried. I ain't Joe. I don't
listen,
want to be Joe. I don't want to be tested. The
I,
test that I get is enough.
wait,
Don't put no extra on me, Jesus.
I heard, who was it? Les Brown was saying like money ain't gonna make you happy, but it's a whole lot of people say, well, let me find out for myself. But truly enough, you can watch, look
In that
across the
regard, I
world,
would go.
right? It's a lot of folk though you can look at and see in situations where, let me just use me for example. Outside looking in, my life looks pretty good. Inside looking out, my life looks pretty good.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of frustrations that everybody don't know about. Y'all that I talk to on the intimate level know,
Mm-hmm.
because there's some things that I feel like are supposed to be happening better, not just for LeVar.
Yeah.
A lot of what I want is for a lot of other people as well.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And that's real authentic. That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, so the last couple of days I was fasting, not necessarily for full spiritual reasons. I want to see what the fast was going to do to my body. I've been learning more about it because I heard it does some amazing things. It gives us great reset, right? So I had just bought like some, the deli Publix meat and stuff, and some sub little rolls or whatever, the Hawaiian rolls.
Mm-hmm.
And so Sunday was the last day I ate, and I was like Tuesday evening now. So almost 40. Well, actually, I hit the 48-hour mark, but I'm like, and I wasn't like, oh, I need to eat. I was literally logically going back and forth in my mind. Should I eat now or just wait till tomorrow? And I'm like, Lord, this is crazy. Through that, I was like, let me start praying a little bit more too, because I want to make sure I have some things that we've been praying
Yeah.
about, and y'all know. And I'm sharing this because God, even through that, is like, you don't need as much as you think you need. You know what I mean? And I found times where I'm working on the work
Yeah.
for my life calling and forget about food.
Yeah.
Like he fed me though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So how you said you doing your clothing now, you upstairs, you can't wait to pick out outfits. Like when it starts to where people saying, I want you to be my stylist, I don't know what they call it other than fashion
Yeah,
stylist.
stylist.
And you're getting paid to, like, whether you go shopping for the people, you sending clothes to them, you direct them where to get it. You're gonna go like a day or so without eating. I don't know if you ever done that before, but you're not gonna think about food, bro.
Right.
I'm telling you. And you're gonna be like, when you realize that you haven't eaten, you're like, huh, well, last time I ate. I'm telling
I
you.
haven't ever been there in my life. I'll let you know
Yeah.
when I get there, but I've
You
never
will.
been
It's
there.
the craziest feeling. But I'm sharing these things, y'all, because we really just need God.
Yeah.
Like he will feed us. The body's gonna get what the body needs. Yes, if you don't eat ever, then your body will deteriorate. But I'm gonna tell you like this: we can probably go a lot longer to realize
Oh, for
what the
sure.
supernatural intervention of the Almighty God.
Yeah.
Economy, no economy. God to take care of who He want to take care of,
Yeah, absolutely will. The word shows us case, example after example after example. Like God can take nothing and make something. So
which
he's
He
not
did.
limited by our finite minds and what we see. You get
Right.
what I'm saying?
Which is
So
good. Which
yeah,
is good. So
lesson learned.
listen, we want to switch topics real quick,
Okay.
and I want crowd participation. Thanksgiving dinner. Family comes in. Sometimes you go to where family is. All the escapades and theatrics and whatever leading up to the day of Thanksgiving, and then the day comes, and we all got some family members that we can be reminded of how amazing of the dinner was in full sarcasm. We all got those family members, right? Any family function, somebody cut up. Now we don't get too detailed, but I'm gonna tell you like this: this Thanksgiving was interesting. Not only did my silly behind, for one, get talked into playing flag football again at the age of 45, and if you haven't
Bruh.
watched Kevin Hart stand up, anybody at the age
Bruh.
40 and 45, you might want to go watch it.
We need to do that on the deck. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, 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 yeah.
absolutely,
Soon, very soon.
bruh.
Bruh, let me tell you, this dude, wait, before, because we have kind of, I think it's kind of become a ritual. So,
Yes.
like the Wednesday before we have Thanksgiving, usually we get together, we go out to eat because
Mm-hmm.
we got the day off. Like
Mm-hmm.
everybody's celebrating, we get some time off.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at this guy and I said,
You did.
don't
You
hurt
did. You did say
yourself
that. You said
because
that.
he's injury prone. I love my brother, but he is injury prone. What happened? Tell the people
Oh
what
Lord,
happened. What had
y'all!
happened was
I never really got injured playing football for 17 years. I'd have had more injuries after football. So
no
hamstring
lies
strain,
detected.
strained the whole hamstring. Now this is the terrible part about it. The left one. 5 plays before it got strained. My daughter around and recording. You know what up? What y'all got going on? I said, truth be told, I feel like I need to sit my behind down. I feel like my legs tightened up. Said that. 5 plays later, bah!
He didn't listen, y'all.
And I'm running out of my bad words that I used for the year. Probably got one more left. I used it that day. Oh, expletive. But this is the good thing about it.
Yeah.
Since I can't even run fast no more, I slowed down real quick.
What you say? I wasn't even going
I
fast.
wasn't going fast enough. Bruh, my hamstring was hurting so bad I couldn't even take my shoe off.
Wait, and the funny part is, so we get a video from his daughter, and she's
She's
like
such a
recording him, and she
baby
says,
killer.
and she's like, "Here's where we are, y'all," and I'm like, "Bruh, you done hurt yourself again." At least this time, it did not require an
Right, I'm
emergency
good.
room
Yeah.
visit or surgery, y'all, because we've
Yes,
been there.
been there too.
Surgery,
Been there too. And so I knew it. I knew it. Going home, I said, "Golly, wife gonna be pissed. What you did this time?" And the
right?
kids, everybody running inside and get their jokes off first.
They want to get to
So
it
here she
first.
comes to the door. What you do? You know what I did already. You already know what I did because the kids told you.
They already,
Am
they
I gonna have to
already
take you to the
ratted me
hospital?
out.
Not for no hamstring. No, I'm good. I ain't going to the hospital for no
Listen,
hamstring.
but in my friend's defense, it's a valid question because your behind has. I had to be the ambulance and
Right,
and
and
the
the
race
doctor
car driver and
and the
everything
therapist on the way there.
all the way.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
years ago. That was a bicep tour. But so my Thanksgiving, well, it was cool. You know, family got together. But it was interesting that we'll talk about it then. We ain't gonna share all ours. We want y'all to share y'all dirt. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know who gonna watch this. So our Thanksgiving dinner, it was just interesting how much planning went into it, and the initial planners,
Yeah,
and then like right after eating.
they did.
Yeah, so it was interesting. But yeah. So what about you? Anything you can share discreetly?
Discreetly, I will say it is. I think the older I get, the more hosting becomes. So we hosted this year.
Okay.
I love having family. Like I don't mind ever putting something
As
together.
big as
Like
your house is, too. This is a
listen,
beautiful big house, y'all.
I love having family over. I just think here's part of it, and I'm gonna stay on me. Because I've had some job changes, I haven't really had a vacation this year. Speaking
That's
of, we
right.
need to get something on the calendar for next
Yes,
year
we do,
so
Lord.
we can start paying our monies towards. Because I got some coins I can put towards it.
Yeah.
Or they coming.
Right.
But I think I'm just a little worn out, and so it started like And Thursday morning, I'm like, if the dog gonna be around the people, the dog need a bath.
Right.
So Jackson, me and him wrestling at like 7 in the morning.
Oh Lord.
And it just kind of just kept going from there, like
Yeah.
trying to get the house together. Cause I'm the type, I want my home to be in a certain state when people come over and this, that, and the other. And so it was just long. So by the
Yeah.
time we got to like 9:30, I was like, I need to go sit
You're
down
done.
somewhere because the people can feel, I think,
Yeah.
the frustration that I like to call it the tiredness. Because
Yeah.
I told Andre, he said something, and I was like, I'm tired or whatever.
I want to go home and you're home.
I'm tired. But it's a lot.
Yeah.
Like, until you've actually done it and it falls on you, I don't know if you realize it, but it
Mm-hmm.
can be. It can be a lot. I love family, but we've already started talking about next year and
Right. So,
how
what's your
people
thoughts
face.
on Thanksgiving just away from family?
So here's the thing. So for Andre, their big holiday is Thanksgiving. My
Okay.
family is more Christmas. So we've kind of toyed the idea and kind of like pushed it back and forth. I think the older I get, the more open I am to like, because here's the thing, it's not about being away from family, it's about creating space where I can recharge. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Especially using days like that, because we get that Thursday, Friday, and the
Right.
weekend. I'm like, this is a perfect time for me to travel
Mm-hmm.
because I could limit the amount of time I have to use and
Right.
extend other
Right.
vacations I could
Right.
take.
Right.
So yeah, I do feel like I'm open to the
I want
idea.
to go to the cabin. One of them 15 bedroom, nice outside. It's probably cold, which
And
you
I
probably
don't
won't
mind
go outside.
some family coming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Some.
If they're able to participate or whatever. So
I'm
I'll
trying to
say
think
that.
of an acronym for some. Selective obedient.
I ain't gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna just leave it alone. But I'm just
Minimal.
saying, like, because everybody may not be open to that and down for that. But here's the thing. I want to next year, one thing I can be for sure, I want to create a space where I feel like I'm poured into. Not that people are serving me. How do we create it? Do we get dinner catered in
Right.
so that everybody can really just
Mm-hmm.
relax and enjoy? Because
Right.
I think you can get so caught up. And I posted about this on my thing. Like we get into the hecticness of the season. And we don't really get a chance to really be in the moment. So I
Mm-hmm.
want to create space where I can really like unplug,
Mm-hmm.
recharge,
Mm-hmm.
and not it be more work.
Right. So, flip side, perfect intro for this.
Okay.
Because there's a group of people that don't necessarily look forward to the holidays.
Right.
How can you talk to them?
So, and that may be for many different reasons. Sometimes it's hard for people because they've lost loved ones.
Mm-hmm.
Their family doesn't look like it used to. I know, I still have my mom and my dad and this and the other or whatever. Anyway, but
Long story behind
long
that.
story. Long story. But I think like family looks very different, even from when we used to celebrate years past,
Mm-hmm.
like there are family members, like we buried a cousin of mine last year. And
Mm-hmm.
so this was the first Thanksgiving that my family was without him.
Mm-hmm.
And this will be the first Christmas. And we used to all gather in Florida, and that looks a
Mm-hmm.
little different now. And
Right.
it's change is good, but change brings a certain amount of grief with it.
Yeah.
And so it's hard for people. And I think we have to be sensitive to it doesn't look the same. Like it can be easy to be like, well, just be grateful for what you got. It doesn't mean that they aren't. It
Right.
just means you can do both at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a different sting this year compared to last year. And I can feel my emotions coming because
Okay.
around the time. So, a couple days ago was my late
I
cousin
remember
Ivan's
that. We
birthday.
went to the services, not, yeah.
Right. And of course, he passed away like, a little bit before Thanksgiving. And like we literally was scheduled to go see him like a Friday. He passed away like Wednesday night, cutting his grass. So it's still a sting.
Yeah.
But I thank God he's allowed me to use it as a reminder of how much I loved him, that I cared for him. Makiba, his wife, little Jordan, his son. I mean, we just saw Jordan and Makiba the other day. They look like they're doing pretty good. It's a sting because this was our first
Hard.
Thanksgiving holidays without him. And when I tell you, Ivan was like the big brother for me and
Yeah.
my brother.
Yeah.
And that one, it's certain family members when they transition, it really catch you off guard.
Off guard. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even for me going into it, it was on my mind. And even seeing Jordan, it got on my mind more.
Yeah.
Then my daughter said something. I guess she was talking to my wife. She was like, "Mom, I still like I'll still be crying if I lost daddy like that."
Mm.
And so
Mm.
that's why, like on the flip side, it's some people these aren't the funnest times, the most
Yeah.
joyful
Yeah.
times.
It's a
But
reminder of the things that have changed and those that have been that have transitioned,
right,
or that we've lost along the way. It is difficult. And so, it's important that you allow yourself to, I'm big on we're not denying feelings. We're not going to be toxic positivity and I'm good. It don't affect me. Like, let's be honest about it. And so you may need some additional support. You might need to find a counselor, find a support group, and all of those are okay
absolutely.
to get the support that you need to go through this season, or find a trusted friend you can talk to. You might have to be intentional. And for those who have people that have lost loved ones, listen, check on your friends, check on your strong ones, check on the ones that ain't strong, check on all of them just to make sure that they're okay. Because I think part of it can also be maybe people don't want to burden you or bring their grief to you in a season that's supposed to be joyous. But can we make space for people to bring whatever they got?
So what I get from you saying that, we're getting close to wrapping up too, y'all. So hey, like, share, subscribe. That definitely helps us out. And just if you know somebody can benefit from this, please share it. But what I hear is you have to be genuine and authentic to yourself
Yeah.
to even do those things.
Yeah, yeah, you have to be. You got to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be real about this is where I am,
Right.
and not try to create some kind of mask. It's the mask that we put on, and I'm good, but there are many times we're not good.
Right.
And before you get to a point where you're in a situation, where things are on the line, tell somebody you're not good.
Absolutely. It just reminds me of I remember on social media maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. There's a young lady who was a fitness person out here, and a couple other people I followed. I saw it on their page, and she was always in the gyms, in the scene, working out. Looks like a very happy, excited person. But then you see some of these random posts where she just don't look happy, right? But most people are like she had a good life, this and that, and she ended up unaliving herself. And people were like shocked because like I ain't see that coming
Yeah.
because she looked happy.
Yeah, looks can be
Thank
deceiving.
you.
We're great about putting a mask on and showing one thing, but here's the thing: like, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm good. No, no, no. Really, how are you
That
doing? I
pause.
remember like that happened recently with us. Like, you came to check in with me about something, and like before I could even do the superficial, I'm good or whatever, you was like, no, no, no. How are you? And so take a moment to really look at people, to really slow down enough that you're not just reading their body language, you're reading their words, their tone, but you just check in with them. You know what I'm saying? Because you really never know
Right.
where people are. And here's the thing, I want to make sure I share this before we're the end. Listen, y'all, we're living in a time where people are so unkind.
Yeah.
And so do y'all, let's make an effort and be intentional to do better, to care for people. Saying good morning, smiling at people, giving them a compliment if it lands on your heart. You don't know what that one interaction with you could do. Maybe you don't know what their where their mind is. And because someone was genuine with them and showed any care or concern, could change the trajectory of their life.
And even if they don't respond or say they respond negatively, your interaction to try to be positive is still gonna shake something up. Cause they're gonna be walking like, why they trying to be so nice?
Right, right.
Y'all, the love that we gotta share, like we gotta have time today. Like that, I just keep thinking, I got time today. I got time to be nice. I got time to be genuine. The point I was making even about the sub and the fasting, like I took it to work with the thought I'm gonna eat today. But then in my mind was, you really don't need this. And every time you get stuck in traffic, you see these same two or three homeless folk. So that morning, which was crazy because God ordains everything in my mind, going to work took over 2 hours. And they diverted me from Candler Road, bro, all the way to the city of Atlanta, then north on 75. I took back streets all the way to Atlanta. I was pissed. But so I'm thinking, dang, I ain't gonna see my boy. He be out there with his dog. I was gonna give him the sandwich meat and the bread. So on the way home, because at work I was like, I don't need to eat this. So I just put it aside. On the way home, divert again. over there by Georgia State. It's the exit, right by the convocation center.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And there was a cat there. Not this one. I ain't never seen him before, but he was able to sign up. I say, hey, bro, I get some sandwich meat and a whole loaf of bread. Like, man, thank you so much. That's who was supposed to get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all, that's just being intentional.
Right.
Like, how much Thanksgiving dinner food did people toss out
Listen.
that they could have put in the bag, me included, to just when you ride and you gotta see somebody in these big cities
Reminder.
that
we got
even
some
though if it's
stuff
almost
that
ready
I
to throw
didn't
away,
give you.
them people don't eat, bro.
Yeah.
That's probably be a blessing to them still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't
Yeah.
give them nothing with mold on the dog. But you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Don't give nothing to nobody you wouldn't want.
right, that part. Really.
That's how you can
So,
gauge it.
so give it out before it go bad, really. But it just those things, it made me say, I got time today.
Yeah.
Because first shall be last and last shall be first.
Yeah.
And if you expect to be a king or ruler the way God intended you to be, this amazing person with influence, you gotta serve.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta be
And
ready
that's
to
the
serve.
difference. Like a lot of people felt like, Jesus came to be served, but he came to serve. And I think that's where we get tripped up a lot.
Absolutely. So y'all, we are, even this is an act of service for us. We love doing it. We love talking. As you can tell, me and Melissa, we love talking. But we're hoping and praying that
Yeah.
every episode we do, every content, every little clip that gets sent out there does something for somebody else.
Right.
Yes, of course, we would love to benefit from these things. Who would not? Because the more we benefit, the more we be to do for other folk too.
Absolutely.
You know, so I just tell you like this. You were sent here for a reason on earth, and you're going to go through some problems, and God is going to help you figure out how to solve those problems. And if you care about humans enough, then you show them how to solve theirs the way God showed you. I.e., now you probably have a business or some type of service that you can serve the world with.
Absolutely.
So you've been listening to Activating the Truth in Doses. We love you. We thank you for your time.
Listen, like, share, subscribe, share it with someone. You never know what they're going through, and they may need to hear this.
Absolutely. Y'all let me know in the comments, should I keep the suit on for next time? You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
we got to get him one here. Listen, you wore a hot pink suit.
I wore a hot pink suit.
A
to work
hot pink
yesterday.
suit, y'all.
I pushed the
I'm about to see a
envelope.
picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I may even put the picture at the end of this. Tell me thumbs up.
Listen, I got a hot pink suit. Maybe
Yeah?
we need to do an episode with hot pink
Hey,
suits.
because I was in that thing, boy. I had the vest and everything, man. But, I be coming through. I'm the suit guy at work.
You are the
That
suit
stays
guy.
mad
Yes.
all the time.
But for different reasons. It's not the frustration you had when.
Unless traffic is over 2 hours.
Yeah, that's justifiable. Rage. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time.
Absolutely.